Okay. All right. So we're back to square one. We're going to move all the classes from Facebook to YouTube. So this way, people that are on Facebook and on YouTube and those who don't have Facebook, no Instagram, you can always access those classes on YouTube. So we'll do a nice power class. One of my favorite ones, a little bit of everything. So you know this class, warrior ones, back bends, warrior twos, twists, warrior threes, balance. And then of course we'll break it up, but we'll break it up with how about low planks and abs and dolphins? How about that? All right, that'd be fun. Okay. So again, as always, we'll give you guys a minute or two just to roll out your mats, get yourself ready. And then if you already are on your mat, on your back, just start to relax into your mats. Bring your arms along the side of your body. You can start either in Shavasana or in a reclined butterfly, however you feel comfortable. If you're coming into a reclined butterfly, soles of your feet together to touch, you're going to lift your hips off the mat and then relax your entire back down to the mat. Imprint that lower back so there's no space between your lower back and your mat, and then allow your knees to gently butterfly open, allowing those knees to fall outwards. Do not force anything down, just allow gravity to do all that work for you, and start to relax from the crown of your head all the way down, down, down to your tippy toes. Start to focus on your breathing. Connect to the mat, connect to your breath. Nice deep inhales through your nose. And a nice deep exhales through your nose. Every inhale you take, fill up, breathe lower, deeper, right into your lower lungs. And a nice deep exhale, completely release. Relax. Let everything go. And again, deep breath in, fill up. A little bit lower, a little bit deeper, right into your lower lungs. And then nice deep exhale, let everything go. Continue with that breath. Start to restrict that airflow at the back of your throat with each and every exhale, really engaging that beautiful Ujjayi breath. And start to bring your awareness to the bottom of your nose where that breath comes in and out of your body. Keep watching your breath as it travels. And then start to clear your mind, let your thoughts go. Let go of your day, let go of anything that happened or what's still awaiting for you after, and just leave that next hour completely to yourself. Focus on the inside of you and focus on your breath. Then take your head over towards the right hand side, connect your right ear down to the mat, hold here for a nice deep exhale. And then inhale all the way over to the other side. Left ear connects down to the mat. Hold it here for a nice deep exhale. And then a couple more times on your own breath. Every inhale you take, turn your head over towards the other side. Hold for an exhale. And then back to neutral. Come back to center. Extend your legs nice and long, feet together to touch. Keep your arms along the side of your body. Take a deep breath and pull your shoulders up towards your ears. Really nice and high. Hold right there. And then exhale, release. And again, inhale a little bit higher. Shoulders come up towards your ears just a little bit closer. Hold. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, pull those shoulders up higher, higher, higher. Hold right there. This time, let out a breath. Take another deep breath and pull those shoulders up even closer. Hold. And exhale, release. Arms up over your head until your fingers feet together to touch. Point your toes and beautiful full body stretch here. Reach. Reach. A little bit further. Reach as you exhale. Happy baby. Open up your hips. Reach for the outsides of your feet if you can. If it's too much, inside your feet, ankles, or even behind your knees, but line up your ankles over your knees. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. Gentle rock, side to side. Keep pressing that sacrum down so your bum's not lifting off the mat. And then whenever you're ready, bring your knees into the chest, forehead to meet. Give yourself a squeeze, really nice, big, 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 big hug. Cross your ankles and come forward right into your tabletops. Line up your shoulders, elbows, and wrists in one straight line. Hips directly over your knees. Inhale, dip belly down. Tilt your tailbone up. Gaze up. And exhale, round your back. Press your hands into your mat. Push that mat away from you and lift. Inhale, dip belly down, lower. And exhale, round your back and push away. Inhale, dip. Belly lower, lower, lower. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, belly down a little bit lower. And exhale, one more. Cat. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Come back to neutral and then press yourself right back up into your downward facing dog. Make sure your feet are about hip distance, hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Start to walk it out here, pedal it out. Find your own perfect downward facing dog, whatever feels right here. And then rise up on your tippy toes. Come up on your toes, heels directly over your toes. Keep pulsing your chest closer and closer towards your thighs. Keep lifting that tailbone up and back. Relax your head and your neck as you exhale. Release your heels down towards the mat. Let's take a little bit of a twist here. Right hand to the outside of your left knee, shin, ankle. Or if you can, wrap that right hand around your left heel. Keep pressing your left hand into your mat. Keep lifting the tailbone up and back. Back to center and other side. Left hand to the outside of your right knee. Shin, ankle, or wrap it around your heel. Keep squeezing those heels down to the mat. Keep pushing that tailbone up and back. Come back to neutral. And right back down into your tabletop. Inhale your right leg up, left arm up. So I know on your screen you guys see the opposite side. That's okay. We'll fix that the moment we have enough people subscribed to the channel. All right now it has to be from the computer. So lifted leg, lifted arm, elbow and knee together to touch. Bring it in. And then exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, out, inhale, exhale. Find your rhythm, find your breath. Keep going. Make sure you do not sink into that right shoulder. 3 more times. In, out, one more time. Inhale, exhale, extend, hold. Keep that right leg at hip height. Release your left hand down to the mat underneath that left shoulder. Flex your right foot. Cross that right leg as far to the left as you can. Drop your toes down to the mat. And now look over your left shoulder towards that right heel. Keep pushing that heel back. One more inhale here. And exhale back to center. Line up your tabletop. Other side, left leg up, right arm up. Square those hips down towards the mat. Keep your right hip over your right knee. Take a deep breath in and let's go again. Inhale, elbow, knee together. Exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. In, out. 5 and 10 left. Keep moving. 7 to go. And 5, 3, 2, last one. Extend, reach and hold. Release that right hand underneath your right shoulder. Flex that foot. Cross your left leg all the way to the right. As far to the right as you can. Then drop your toes down to the mat. Then push that left heel away from you. Looking over that right shoulder towards that left heel. You should feel a nice side body stretch along the left hand side. And then back to neutral. Back into your tabletop. This time toes together to touch. Separate your knees about mat distance. Push your hips all the way back towards your heels. Chest releases down in between your thighs. Arms reach forward. Relax your shoulders, relax your head and your neck with each and every inhale. Hips go a little bit further back towards your heels with each and every exhale. Relax that just down to the mat. And again, inhale, hips go back. Exhale, relax that just reach those fingertips forward. Remember, as always, it is your mat, it is your body, it is your practice. I'm only here to guide you. So if at any point in time you feel like you need to take a break, you can take a child's pose, you can take a downward facing dog, you can take a shell stretch, take a rest whenever you need one. Take as many of them as you need, but try to keep them as short as you can. Always, always, always stay mindful of your body. Listen to your body. Never overdo it. Don't hurt yourself, but challenge your body at the same time. And from here, let's press right back up into your downward facing dog again. Look in between your hands. Come up on your tippy toes nice and high. Bend into your knees a lot and just a little hop through. Forward fold, big toes slightly closer. Separate your heels. Legs nice and straight. Tailbone lifts up as high as you can get. And make sure you're hinging at your hips. Relax your entire upper body here. Your head, neck, shoulders, everything's just hanging heavy here. Grab a hold of the opposite elbow. Gentle sway side to side. And then come back to neutral. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And exhale right into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale down. Step or jump it back, plank or chaturanga. If you choose a chaturanga, you're pressing yourself right back up to plank. Right leg up to hip height. Right foot pulses up and down for the count of 10. 7 and 5, 3, 2 and 1. Keep that right leg at hip height. Rotate onto the outside of that left foot. Come into a side plank on the left hand side just for stretch. Left hand slightly higher than your left shoulder. Top arm up over your head. Top leg up if you can. If not, you can modify by stepping your right foot in front of your left hand and dropping your forearm and your elbow down to the mat, or both. Now, if you can, keep stretching here for the count of 5. Keep pushing the heel away from you. Keep reaching your fingertips forward. Another 3. 2, you can come back into a plank or 3-legged plank, whichever one you wish. And now lower down into a chaturanga, bend your elbows. Cobras or up dogs will do as well if you need to modify. Upward facing dog, beautiful. The only thing that's touching the mat is the tops of your feet and your hands. Shoulder blades squeeze together, gaze up if you can. Press yourself right back up into a downward facing dog. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale your right leg all the way up, bend into your right knee and open up that right hip. So stack your right hip on top of your left one. Right knee is the highest point of your body. Left leg straight, heel down to the mat. Armpits are looking backwards. Equal amount of your weight through both hands. Keep pushing back. Open up a little bit more. That's it. Right foot relaxes. Come back to center. Take a big step forward with your right foot, and we're coming into your warrior one. So back foot to 45. Right knee over your right ankle. Hips square towards the front edge of the mat. So you can use your hands to guide your right hip back and your left hip forward. Arms up, shoulders relaxed. You can gaze up. Now take a deep breath and reach up. On the exhale, sit down a little bit lower. Work that right nice parallel towards the mat as you can. Keep pressing to the outside of that left foot. Bring those hands together to touch up over your head and release your fingers. And draw a line on the ceiling with your fingertips. Gaze follows. That's it. Keep breathing. Control your breath. Keep pushing the right hip back, left hip forward. Both hands to your low back, hanging onto that back bend. Interlace your fingers. Float those knuckles away from your body as far away as you can. Exhale, humble your warrior. Your right shoulder comes down to the inside of that right knee. Relax your head and your neck. You can float your knuckles up if you can keep your hands relaxed at your low back. 0, work in your upper body. Everything's done in your legs here. Keeping your right knee over your ankle. Push your right hip back. Draw that left shoulder forward. And again, right hip back. Left shoulder forward. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, both hands down to the inside of that right foot. Come up on your left toes. So spin that left foot so you're in a nice lunge. See if you can drop your forearms and your elbows down to the mat. Hold it here, maybe bounce forward, back. Keeping that straight line from the crown of your head all the way towards that back heel. Come back to center. Shoot that right leg back so you end up in a low plank. Circles with your entire body to the right hand side. So again, straight line, watch that chin. You're on your toes. You can keep your index fingers and your forearms parallel to each other, or you can interlace your fingers. It makes it a little bit easier to hold. Keep your core tight. Squeeze that belly right into your spine. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, press yourself up into a dolphin. Walk your feet in and then squeeze your heels down towards the mat. Every inhale, baby step forward. Every exhale, heels press down towards the mat. And again, inhale, baby step forward. Exhale, heels come down towards the mat. One more time. And then as you exhale, press yourself right back up into your downward facing dog. Come up on your tippy toes, bend into your knees and hop right through. Forward fold. This time feet about hip distance. And we're going to shift that body weight into your heels. So your toes become light because we're preparing for gorilla. Bend into your knees as much as you need to. And then slide your hands underneath your feet. Keep your chest pressed against your thighs. Try to squeeze your nose between your knees or shins. Crown of your head should be pointing down. Now, every inhale you take, see if you can lift that tailbone up a tiny little bit higher. Imagine that string that's pulling you up by your tailbone. Exhale, crown of your head down. And again, inhale, lift, tailbone lifts. Exhale, crown down. One more time, inhale, tailbone up. Exhale, fold. Breathe. And then on your next exhale, release your hands from underneath your feet, forward fold. Inhale, rise, all the way up to standing. Exhale, right back into your heart center. Inhale, up, baby, back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, and exhale down. Step or jump it back, plank or chaturanga. If you choose a chaturanga, you're pressing yourself right back up to plank. Left leg up to hip height. And pulse that left leg up and down for the count of 10. And 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg at hip height. Rotate onto the outside of that right foot, side plank. Hold it here. Modify if you have to, or stretch. So top leg lifts to hip height. Flexing that foot will help you balance. Toes towards your nose, heel away from you. Top arm up over your head, palm facing down. Try to hold for another 3, 2, and on 1, either plank or 3-legged plank. Lower down into a chaturanga or cobra or up dog. Kick that left leg up nice and high. Push forward for an upward facing dog. And then press yourself right back up into a downward facing dog. Bring your feet together to touch. Lift that left leg up really nice and high. Bend into your left knee. Open up that left hip. Squeeze your right heel down to the mat. Keep your right leg nice and straight. Armpits are looking backwards. Left knee is the highest point of your body. Foot is relaxed behind you. That's it. Don't just dump all that weight into your right hand. Use both hands. One more. Inhale here. As you exhale, back into your 3-legged dog. Big step forward with that left foot. Warrior 1 on the left. So left knee over your left ankle, back leg nice and straight. Spin that back foot to about 45 degrees. Left hip back, right hip forward. Arms up. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink down a little lower. And again, inhale, up. Little lower, line up, take your time, and now hands together to touch up over your head and place your fingers, take it back into back bend. Keep sending that left knee forward, keep pushing that right foot back. Hold your back bend, and now both hands to your low back, interlace your fingers, float those knuckles away from your body. Open up your heart, exhale, humble your warrior. Left shoulder down to the inside of that left knee, float those knuckles up, relax your head and your neck. Maintaining your left knee over your left ankle, push that left hip back, draw your right shoulder forward. Inhale, left hip back, right shoulder forward. See if you can slide that left shoulder lower towards the inside of that left ankle so your forehead is just over the mat. One more, inhale here. And then as you exhale, Both hands to the inside of that left foot. Spin your right foot, come up on your right toe. So you again coming into a nice lunge here. Chin up, look forward, and then again, straight line from the crown of your head all the way towards that back heel, and just bounce forward, back, just to open up and loosen up those hips here a little bit. That's it, on your back toes. If you need to drop that back knee down to the mat, you can always do so. All right, come back to center, and now see if you can drop your forearms and your elbows down towards the mat. Hold for a moment, and then send that front leg back. Low plank here again. Straight line, circles over to the left side. Focus on your breathing. Keep your core engaged. That's it. Keep going. In through your nose, out through your nose. Stay with the breath. Nothing else matters. The most important part of the practice is the breath, so just control your breath. One more time. Come back to center. Press yourself right back up into a dolphin. And once again, walk your feet in and squeeze your heels down towards the mat. You're still pressing through your forearms and your elbows. You keep lifting the tailbone up and back, working it just closer towards your thighs. But we want to bring those feet just a little bit closer towards your elbows than the time before. So tiny little baby steps forward, even if it's just a millimeter closer, that's already progress. And then squeeze those heels down. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, baby step forward. Exhale, heels go down to the mat. One more time. And then on your next exhale, press yourself right back up into your downward facing dog. Let's walk, step, jump, float forward, whichever one you'd like. Make your way to the front edge of the mat, forward fold. You can keep your feet nice and close. You can separate them. You'll fold a little bit deeper if you separate your feet a little bit further away from each other. But this time I want your arms behind your knees and see if you can grab a hold of the opposite elbow. So same idea as the gorilla, but we're not sliding your hands underneath your feet. Now press your chest against your thighs, nose in between your knees. Deep breath in, same thing. Strings pulling you up by your tailbone. Crown's pointing down, but now I want you to try to slide your arms as close towards those ankles as possible. Every inhale, tailbone lifts. Every exhale, fold deeper. And again, inhale, tailbone up. Exhale, fold. One more time. Deep breath in. Focus on your breath. Exhale, slide those arms lower, lower, lower. And release back into your forward fold. Give your head a nice shake, yes. Give your head a really nice shake, no. Yes, again. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale right into your heart center. Samastiti to realign in your mountains. Inhale, arms up, baby back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale into a flat back. And exhale down. Step or jump in plank or chaturanga. You can skip the plank if you can. If you choose a chaturanga, push right back up to plank. Right knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. Ready? Let's go. Right, left, right, left. Keep a straight line. Watch your bum so your bum's not sticking up, your belly not falling. If you need a rest, you take a quick rest. You get back into it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's it. Keep going. And now crisscross. So opposite knee, opposite elbow. As high and as close to those elbows with those knees as possible. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep your core tight, chin up, look forward. That's it. Give me 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Right side plank. Right hand slightly higher than your right shoulder. Left arm up, over your head, palm facing down. Reach, left leg up to hip height. Hold. And now you can stay here, keep reaching, or flip it into a wild thing. So left foot drops behind you, come up on your left toes, rotate onto the outside of that right foot. Imagine that string is pulling you up by your hips. Relax your head, relax your neck. Reach, 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 reach. One more inhale here. Exhale back into a plank or 3-legged plank. Bend your elbows. Chaturanga. Keep that left leg up nice and high. Upward facing dog. Press yourself right back up into a downward facing dog. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale your right leg all the way up. Bend into your right knee. Open up that right hip. Stack your right hip over your left one. And now, once you really push the mat away from you with your hands, let's extend that right leg nice and long so it's nice and straight. Only point your toes towards your face. You should feel a nice side body stretch here. And now let's flip, but this time not a wild thing. This time, you're dropping your feet, shins, thighs, everything parallel to each other. Press that left into your mat. Lift those hips up as high as they will go. And then some of you will be able to take this into a full wheel from here. Be mindful, be careful. Lift those hips up even higher. As you exhale, come back into your three-legged dog. Step that right foot forward in between the hands. Spin your back foot to 90. Warrior two. So right knee stays over your right ankle, shoulders over hips, back leg nice and straight. Right heel, left arch alignment. Relax your shoulders, knees over that right middle finger. Inhale. Exhale a little lower. Inhale. Exhale a little lower. Right, hold right there. Flip that front hand upside down, reach it forward. Exalted warrior. Yes. So that left hand can reach along that low back. Try to reach for the inside of your front thigh, or you can slide it down that back thigh, or you can float it up, whichever one you'd like. Hold it here, keep reaching, open up the top shoulder, gaze underneath it, don't lose that front knee, keep it over that front ankle. Relax your left hand, come back. Actually, straighten that right leg. No. Relax your left hand on top of your left thigh, straighten that right leg. Okay, and now back into your warrior two. Back into your warrior two, bending. Okay, you're going to straighten that right leg, reverse. So like a reverse warrior, like an exalted warrior, but with that front leg straight. Back into your warrior two. Straighten that right, that's it, and reverse. Back into your warrior two, two more times. Straighten that right leg, and reverse. Back into your warrior two, one more time. Straighten, reverse, hold it here. Back into your warrior two. Take a deep breath in. Release that right hand down to the inside of your right foot. If this is too much, you can always bring your right elbow on top of your right knee. Deep breath in here. And then once you exhale, revolve your extended side angle. So left hand comes down and right arm reaches up. Again, maintain that front knee over your front ankle. Keep working it just closer and closer towards that front thigh. Hold and breathe. From here, we're just going to, again, hold that twist, but spin that back foot. So you come into a lunge. Again, modification. That back knee can come down to the mat. Hold it here. And then no matter where you are, whether that back knee is down on the mat or not, slowly with control, slow motion, using your abs, see if you can bring that left elbow on top of your right knee. Once that happens, right hand comes to meet the left hand. Now press those hands together. Hands should end up right in the middle of your chest, and you're looking over that top shoulder. Hold here. Deep, long, steady inhales. Deep, long, steady exhales. You can stay right there, or if you wish, open up those arms like wings. Beautiful. Hold. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, both hands will come to the inside of that right foot. You're coming right back into that lunge, but this time take it deeper. So heel to your right foot to the edge of your mat on the right hand side. You can stay on your back toes, or you can drop that left knee down to the mat, whatever works for you. Spin that front foot on about 45 degrees, and now you can bring your right hand to the inside of that right knee to gently help you open it up. That's it. You can stay right there. You can drop that back knee down to the mat, whatever works. Left hand stays underneath that left shoulder. Be mindful here. Keep breathing. Breathe into that right glute, into your right hip. Keep rolling over into the inside of that right foot. If you have your right hand on the inside of that right knee, remember, no forcing. Just lightly, gently help it open up. And now slowly, both hands to the inside of that right foot. Now forearms and elbows down to the mat again. Push that right knee into your right shoulder. Push it forward. Press that left knee up. Step your right foot back, low plank. And now hips. Right hip, left hip. So right hip down to the mat. Left hip down to the mat. And let's go. Right, left. Breathe. Focus on your breathing. Keep your core engaged. And again, if you need to modify, you can drop those knees down to the mat to help you. Remember, nothing wrong with making things a little bit easier. If you need to at the beginning to modify, do as many as you can on your toes and then drop your knees down to the mat. Be 5 more on each side. Half circles. Try to tap the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Press yourself right back up into your dolphins. Walk your feet in. Keep pushing through your forearms, through your elbows. Tailbone up and back. Right leg up. And now you can tap the mat with your toes, just a little tap, or you can hop that left foot off the mat. Just a tiny little bit if you'd like, or a lot. Doesn't matter. It all depends on where you are. Little tap and hop. Tap and little hop. Tap and little hop. All right, 5 more times. 5, 4, 3 more, 2 more. Last one. Full dolphin, walk your feet in, squeeze those heels down towards the mat. And on your next exhale, press yourself right back up into your downward facing dog. You can hop, step, jump, walk, float forward, whichever one you'd like. Forward fold. Stay in this forward fold. Step your right foot to the outside of your left foot. Connect the outsides of your feet together as much as you can. So you have your right leg in the front with a tiny bend in the knee, left leg straight at the back. And now inhale, lift that tailbone up. Nice deep exhale, relaxing your entire upper body. Walk your hands over towards the right hand side and you should feel a really beautiful deep stretch in that left IT bend. Every inhale, tailbone lifts. Every exhale on empty lungs. See if you can twist just a tiny little bit further. And again, inhale, tailbone up. Nice deep exhale, twist. One more time. And then come back to center. Reconnect the outsides of your feet if they disconnected. Lift your tailbone up. Exhale, walk your hands over to the other side. Inhale, tailbone up. Nice deep exhale, twist. And again, inhale, tailbone lifts. Nice deep exhale, twist just a little bit further. Come back to center. Undo your feet. Forward fold, release. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale down, plank or chaturanga, completely up to you. If you're in a chaturanga, push right back up to plank. This time we're going to pick up the pace, mountain climbers, and then crisscross oblique mountain climbers. Ready? Let's go. Run your knees right in and go. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keep breathing. You're at 10, 15 to go. 10 more. 7 and 5. 3 more. 2. Crisscross, let's go. Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. You got this, guys. Come on, keep breathing. 10 and 15 left. Last 10. 7, 5, 3 more. 2. Last one. Side plank on the left hand side. Quick downward dog if you need one in between. And then rotate onto the outside of that left foot. And again, top arm up, over your head, top leg up if you wish. You can modify your side planks and hold, whatever works for you. Now from here, either stay there or wild thing. So now your left foot stays as it is, right foot drops behind you. If you can, stay on your toes. Press the left hand into your mat. Lift those hips up as high as they will go. Right arm up over your head. Lift, 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 lift. One more inhale here. Exhale back into your plank, right three-legged plank, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Kick that right leg up nice and high. Upward facing dog. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Press yourself right back up into your downward facing dog. Feet together to touch. Left leg lifts. Bend into your left knee. Open up that left hip. So again, equal amount of your weight through both hands, just closer towards your thigh. Left knee up higher. Left foot's relaxed. You've already done a bunch of hip openers, so this shouldn't be too bad. And now, keeping that hip open, straighten that left leg and only flex your toes. First, point your toes actually, and then only your toes towards your nose, towards your face, so that you feel a side body stretch. Keep pushing that mat away from you with your hands. Come closer and closer and closer with that chest towards your thigh. Back into your three-legged. Oh, no, sorry, we're flipping. So flip, but this time again, not a wild thing. Just feet, shins, thighs, everything parallel to each other. And now try this side. So all you have to do is press that right hand to your mat. Lift those hips up as high as they will go and see if that left hand drops down onto the floor for a full wheel. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Don't worry about it. You might have to come all the way down on your mat on your back and then lift back up. It's all good. Don't worry about pretty transitions. Come back into your three-legged dog. Doesn't matter how you get there, just get there. Big step forward with your left foot and spin that back foot to 45. This time your left heel, right arch alignment. You're coming in and lining up for your warrior two. Step out of the pose if you need to, no big deal. Okay, left knee over your ankle, shoulders over hips. Keep your core tight, tailbone tucks under, relax those shoulders, gaze over that front. Middle finger, inhale. Sink down a little lower. One more time, inhale. Sink down a little lower, coming into exalted warrior. So front head flips upside down, reach forward, and then release. That right hand either down that back leg or along that low back. You can float it up, whichever one you'd like. That's it. Hold it here. And now you're just going to release that right hand down that back leg. Hold that reverse warrior first. Only straighten that front leg. Deep breath in, warrior two. All right, straighten that front leg, reverse. Back into your warrior two. Straighten that leg, reverse. Back into your warrior two. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale back into your warrior two, a little bit deeper than the time before. And now your left hand releases down to the instep of that left foot, right arm up, extended side angle. Hold and breathe. Stack your shoulders, elbows, wrists. On your next exhale, after you exhale all air out of your lungs, take a twist, revolve. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. Maintain that left knee over your left ankle. Keep working your chest closer and closer towards that left thigh. Stack your joints, hold and breathe. Push that left hip back. All right, you holding that twist. All that's going to change here, you coming up on your back toes. Yes, so heel lines up over your toes. Hold, hold, hold. Watch that front knee. Keep pushing it forward. Slow motion. Slowly, right elbow on top of that left knee. Left hand comes to meet the right hand. And then from there, see if you can stack your shoulders on top of each other, your elbows. Keep pressing those hands together. Maybe your balance and your neck allows you to look over that shoulder. If not, look over that top elbow. If that's too much, hands. And if that's too much, down to the mat. It doesn't matter. Just wherever you are, find your drishti. Keep staring at it, focus. It'll help you balance. One more inhale here. See if you can take that twist just a little bit further. Maybe open up those arms like wings. And on your next exhale, both hands down to the inside of that left foot. This time, taking it deeper again, a little bit deeper hip opener. Left foot, the heel goes towards the edge of your mat on the left-hand side. Flip it onto about 45 degrees. You can drop that back knee down to the mat. If it's too much for your knee to be down on the mat, you can double up on the mat to make it a little bit more cushion, a little bit easier on the knee. And now roll over onto the outside of that left foot. Again, you can use your left hand to help that knee down towards the mat just a little bit closer. Breathe wherever you feel stress, wherever you feel tension. Remember, as always, you and only you know where you feel it. Nobody else can feel it for you, but wherever you feel it with intention, send that breath right into that space. Let that tightness go. All right. If you're on your knee, maybe you want to come back on your toes. Heel toe that left foot back to center, both hands down to the mat. And again, drop your forearms and your elbows down to the mat. Squeeze that left knee right into your left shoulder. Keep pushing it forward. Keep your core tight. Hold for another 3. And on 1, let's send that left leg back into a low plank again. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees, tap your mat with both knees together at the same time, and then exhale up. Keep your core tight. Watch your bum. We don't want that bump to go up and down. All we're doing here is just bending your knees and lifting them up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In and out. That's it. Let's go for 5. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, alternate your knees, right, right, left, right, left, right, left with the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, and if you can, go a little bit faster. I'm just going to count for time here. For the count of 10, you go as fast as you possibly can. And 7, 5, 3, 2, and dolphin. Press yourself right back up. Stay on your forearms and your elbows. Tailbone lifts. Feet walk in. Find your dolphins. Left leg kicks up. And you can just keep your right foot on the mat and your left toes will tap the mat. Or you can take a little hop with that right foot. Or you can kick up a little bit higher. This is a prep for your forearm stand. That's it. 5 more times. Little baby hop is good enough. No hop is perfectly fine as well. Just keep kicking. It works your glutes here as well. And you just get ready for that. Eventually you'll come up. 1 more time. Full dolphin. Walk your feet in. Squeeze your heels down and then press into a downward facing dog. Come right back up. And you can hop, step, jump, float forward, make your way forward, and IT bend stretch on the other side. Left foot steps to the outside of your right foot. Connect the outsides of your feet together as much as possible. Left knee has a tiny bend, right leg straight at the back. Inhale, lift that tailbone up. Nice deep exhale, twist over towards the left hand side. Keep your head, neck, shoulders, everything stays relaxed. Every inhale, lift up that tailbone up a little bit higher with each and every exhale, twist just a little bit further. And again, inhale. Nice deep exhale, twist 1 more time. And then slowly back to neutral. And then all the way over to the other side. Just make sure you don't forget to reconnect the outsides of your feet if they disconnected on that twist. Breathe. And you should feel it in that right IT bend. 1 more time, tailbone lifts up. Nice deep exhale, twist just a little bit further. Come back to center. And your feet forward, fold. Give your head a nice shake, yes. Give your head a good shake, no. Give it a shake, yes, again. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale down. Step or jump it back. Plank or chaturanga. If you're in a chaturanga, push yourself right back up to plank. Right forearm down to the mat. Left forearm down to the mat. Right one up, left one up. Let's go. Down, down, up, up. Always on the right side, starting on the right. And then back up. Lower, lower. Up, up. Lower, lower. Up, up. Lower, lower. Up, up. Lower, lower. Up, up. 3 more times. Lower, lower. Up, up. Down, down. Up, up. 1 more time. Stay in the plank. Spider-Man starting on the right hand side. Right foot to the outside of your right hand. Ready? Light, light, light on your toes. Deep breath in. Let's go. Switch, 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 switch. 5 and 10 to go. Light on your toes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Back into your plank. Side plank on the right hand side and tree pose. Left foot to the inside of your right thigh, knee up, hip up, arm up, gaze up. Modification here is through your forearm and your elbow. Hold for 5. Keep pushing that foot into your thigh and your thigh into your foot. Keep pressing those hips up. Hold. Flip it over, other side, left hand down, right arm up. Left knee is now pointing down to the mat without touching. Right leg straight, right foot flat, and right arm up. Hold, gaze up if you can. If not, straight ahead or down. Hold. Come back into that plank, keeping your left foot pressed to the inside of your right thigh. Press both knees up, bend your elbows, hover, hold. Squeeze those elbows to your ribcage. Kick that left leg up as high as it will go. Upward facing dog, and then press yourself right back up into your downward facing dog. Feet together to touch. Kick your right leg up, nice and high. Bend into your right knee, open up your right hip. And now we're gazing at your left thumb. I want you to really work on pushing your left hand and your left foot away from each other. And now bring your right hand about a foot lower than your left hand. Then see if you can come up on just the fingertips. Okay, so fix your gaze here. Make sure you're breathing. Don't worry if you fall out. If you fall out, you'll just flip over, no big deal. And now hop that right hand off the mat just a tiny little bit at a time. And then if you're still steady, grab a hold of that right toe, foot, or ankle with your right hand, and then start to squeeze that heel towards your bum. Remember, the trick is in pushing that left hand and your left foot away from each other. You might have to shorten your stand here. So if your heel actually lifts off the mat, shorten your stand, push that heel down to the mat, press that left hand to your mat, squeeze that heel closer, closer, closer. Now see if you can open up that right shoulder a little bit more. Now see if you can gaze over that right shoulder. I know. Once you get used to it, you won't have to look at the thumb anymore, but it just takes a little bit of practice. That's all it is. Come back into your three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Big step forward, warrior three. All right. So warrior three, right hip up, left hip down. Don't worry about that back leg. Hands wherever you need them to be. You can keep them on the mat, on your shin, heart center, long side of your body forward, whatever works for you. Bend into that right knee, squat. Pulse into that right knee. That's it. For the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back up. Left leg up and down for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Arms forward. Try 5 Shiva squats. Don't worry if you fall out. Inhale. Exhale. Both elbows, left knee together to touch. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Extend. Reach and hold. Beautiful. Full warrior 3. Step that left foot back. Crescent lunge. Come up on your back toes. All right. Give me a back bend here. Breathe into that left quad, left hip flexor, into your lower back. Hold. Kick forward into a warrior 3 if you can. You can keep your hands at your heart center. Don't think too much about it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, so what? No big deal. You just get out of it. Get back into it. 1 more time. Step it back into that crescent lunge. This time, hands together to touch up over your head. Lean over towards the right hand side just to stretch out the left side. Keep that left shoulder open. Yes, you can grab a hold of that left wrist with your right hand just to pull it a little bit further. Back to neutral. Over to the other side. That's it. Over to the left. Keep that right shoulder open. Come back to center. Little baby back bend. Both hands reach back. Exhale, both hands down to the inside of that right foot again. This time, drop your left knee down to the mat. We're just going to line up for your flying lizard. So left knee down to the mat first. And I want you to really dig that right shoulder underneath that right knee. Yeah. And then from there, we're going to come right back on your back toes. Lift that left knee off the mat. Chin up, look forward in front of your mat just slightly. Right arm up first. All right. And then left arm up second. It's all in your abs. You can stay here. You can bind your arms, bring your hands together to touch so they meet at that lower back. But try to create that straight line from the crown of your head all the way towards that back heel. Keep pushing your right knee forward and into your shoulder. Hold for 5, 3, on 1, both forearms, both elbows down to the inside of that right foot. Hold it here for just a moment. Now step that right foot back, low plank. This time, make sure those forearms and your index fingers are parallel to each other. And bring your feet about mat distance. Will make it a little bit easier to do. So a little wider stand. Keep your core tight. Right leg up to hip height, just a little bit off the mat so it hovers. Left arm reaches forward, chin forward, yes. Hold here for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Release and press yourself up into your dolphin. Walk your feet in, squeeze your heels down. We're going to be shifting from a dolphin into a low plank here. So deep breath in, shift forward and low plank. Press yourself right back up into a dolphin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, shift, press up. 4 in, 4 to go, and back up. That's it. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. Hold your dolphin. Push up into a downward facing dog. And then you can hop, step, jump, walk, float forward again. Come forward into a frontage of the mat. Stay in that forward fold. Come up on your right toes. Just on your right toes, just a little bit. So your right heel is off the mat. Take your right arm, reach it underneath that right knee, reaching from the inside of your leg, and bind your arms. So first things first. Again, grab a hold of either your, wrists, fingers, pants, shirts, whatever you've got handy. Reground your right heel. Inhale, lift that tailbone up. Exhale, fold your chest over that left thigh as close with the chest to your thigh as you can. So your crown of your head pointing down, and we still want a beautiful straight spine. 1 more inhale here. For those of you who have birds of paradise, back up on your right toes, deep breath in from here. It's all in your abs. Focus and see if you can hop that right foot off the mat. It might just be tiny little hops, and that's all. That's okay. Or come out straight up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Maybe extend that right leg straight up. Hold for 5, 3, 2, and all the way back down. Unbind your arms. Forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And exhale back into your heart center. Inhale, up, baby back bend. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale down. Step or jump it back. Plank or chaturanga. Press back up to plank if you choose a chaturanga. Take a deep breath in. Left forearm down to the mat. Right one down. Left one up. Right one up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Keep your core tight. Keep breathing. Up, up. Lower, lower, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Lower, lower, up, up. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Keep going. 1 more. Left foot to the outside of your left hand. Light, light, light on your toes. Deep breath in. And let's go. Switch, 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 switch. Spider-Mans, keep going. 5 and 10 left. Exhale, exhale, exhale. You can use your Pilates breath here because it's a lot of cardio here. Tons of abs as well. 7. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, and 1. Back into a plank, side plank on the left-hand side. Again, left hand slightly higher than that left shoulder. Rotate onto the outside of that left foot. Top arm up, overhead. And then you can use your right hand to guide that right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Come into that tree pose. Hold it here. That's it. Don't let those hips sink down to the mat. Press that knee up. And flip over to the other side. So right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, right knee is now pointing down to the mat without touching, left leg straight, left foot flat, hold and breathe. 3, 2, and on 1, back into your plank, press both knees up, keep that right foot pressed into your left thigh, bend your elbows, lower, hold, kick that right leg up, squeeze those elbows to your rib cage, hold, upward facing dog, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then back up into a downward facing dog, feet together to touch. This time left leg all the way up, bend into your left knee, open up your left hip. So first we're going to, again, shorten your stand if you have to. I want that right heel to be down to the mat. It'll make that balance a little bit easier. Gaze at your right thumb. Don't look at anything else. Just focus on that right thumb. And now your left hand about a foot lower than your right hand. Then maybe rise up on your left fingertips. Maybe hop that left hand off the mat. Little baby hops. If you're still steady, reach for that left toe, foot, or ankle with your left hand. Squeeze that heel towards your bum. Now straighten that left leg. So extend that left leg straight up. So that knee is pointing up. You should have a nice straight line from that left shoulder all the way towards that left knee. Keep pushing that mat away from you with your right hand. And now see if you can open up that left shoulder. Open up that left hip just a tiny little bit. Some of you will be able to even gaze over that left shoulder. Open, 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 open. 1 more inhale here. As you exhale, release back into your 3-legged dog. Big step forward with that left foot. Warrior 3. Again, take your time. Left hip up, right hip down. Fix your gaze. Make sure you're breathing. Remember your checklist, your gaze, your breath, and what's happening in your head. So don't talk yourself out of it. Yes, I can. Yes, I'm steady. Yes, I'm strong. Yes, I'm balanced. Bend into that left knee. Squat for the count of 5. 3. And back up, right leg up and down. Flexing that foot will help you balance. 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Reach those arms forward. Try to bring both elbows and that right knee together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more, in, out. Last one, full warrior 3. Extend, reach, hold. Step that right foot back, come down into your crescent lunge. So again, left knee stays over your ankle, heel over toes, shoulders over hips, arms up. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Sink down a little lower. And baby back bend here. So keeping your left knee over your ankle, reach back. So as if you were drawing a line on the ceiling with your fingertips. Gaze follows. Breathe into your low back. Stay mindful of that low back. Deep breath in. Ready? Warrior 3. No more warrior 3s after this. This is it. Okay, last one. Square up those hips. Oh, almost there, almost there, almost there. 1 more inhale here. And then as you exhale, right back into that crescent lunge. Hands together to touch interlace your fingers. Take a deep breath and lean over towards the left side first. Opening up that right shoulder towards that wall behind you. Back to center. Other side. Stretch out the left side. Back to neutral. One more time, little baby back bend. As you exhale, both hands down to the inside of that left foot. You can drop that right knee down to the mat. And now, first things first, let's dig that left shoulder underneath that left knee. And once you've got it under, left hand stays on the outside, right hand on the inside of that left foot. Curl your right toes under, press that right knee up. Chin up, look forward just slightly in front of your mat. Take your time lining up. Left arm up first. Engage your core. Right arm up second. You want your arms, hands, shoulders, everything's at the same level. So still bring both arms forward a little further, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. I want those arms. Yeah, right there. Now either stay there or both hands to your low back for a bind. Hold and breathe. For another 3, 2, and on 1, both forearms and elbows to the instep of that left foot. Hold it here just for a moment, and then step that left foot back. Again, bringing your feet about mat distance, a little bit wider than your hips. Separate your forearms if your hands are together. Index fingers parallel. Now, left leg up just a tiny little bit off the mat. Keep your core tight, keep looking forward. Right arm forward, so tricep by your ear. Try to hold it here for 5, 3, 2, and on 1, press yourself up into a dolphin. Walk your feet and squeeze those heels down towards the mat. And one more time, dolphins into low planks. Count of 8. Deep breath in, ready, and let's go. Inhale, shift, and press back up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4 more. That's it. With the breath, 3 more times. 2. Last one. Back into your dolphin. This is your final dolphin. Walk your feet in. Press those heels down. Breathe into the back of your legs. Push yourself right back up into a downward facing dog. And then again. Step, hop, jump, walk, float forward. Forward fold. This time up on your left toes we go. So your left heel comes off the mat. You're going to slide that left arm underneath that left knee, reaching from the inside of your thigh. Right hand meets the left one at the back. Or again, grab a hold of whatever you have access to. First, we'll stretch. So again, staying in the forward fold, adding that beautiful shoulder stretch. Reground your left heel. Imagine that string that's pulling you up by your tailbone. Chest folds over your right thigh. Inhale, tailbone up. Exhale, fold. Crown is pointing down. One more time. Deep breath in. And then again, for those of you who want to stay here, stay here. If you wish, birds of paradise, up on your left toes again. The rest is in your abs. Slowly. See if you can hop that left foot off the mat. Up and down is good. And then eventually come straight up to standing. Shoulders directly over your hips. Extend that left leg nice and straight. Hold for 3, 2, and on 1, release your bind, come back into your forward fold. Heel to your feet about mat distance, bring your toes out in about a 45 degrees, bend your knees, squat all the way down into your Malasana squat. Lining up your sit bones underneath your shoulders, using your elbows to help you push your knees away from each other, keep your toes light so you're grounding through all 4 corners of those feet. Breathe here. And then as you exhale, come down on the mat, come sitting down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. So reaching those arms forward, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's lower all the way down to the mat. Keeping your arms along the side of your body, or you can bring your hands on top of your thighs. Only 30, nothing crazy. Straight legs. We're going to go into 30 bananas, and this is it. Okay, and then you're done. So we're going to form a banana shape with your body. So imagine, as always, a banana on your kitchen counter. You're just going to give it a little baby rock, using your abs, using your exhale. Do not use the momentum, so don't come up too high. Do not use your neck. Do not use your arms. So don't pull up with your neck. Do not use your hands to help you. All right, so if you can, hands on top of your thigh. If not, arms on the side of your body, but palms facing up. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Lift your legs off the mat, and let's go. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale through your nose on the way down. Exhale through your mouth on the way up. Exhale. 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 All right, this is already 10. Keep going. Exhale up. Exhale up. Exhale up. Exhale up. You're halfway through. Keep going. Keep breathing. Keep moving. 18 in. This is 20. 10 more times. Exhale. 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 And 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Knees into the chest, forehead to meet. Give yourself a nice hug. Big, 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 big squeeze. And then relax your head, neck, and shoulders right back down to the mat. Let's float those legs straight up. And you can stay right here in a waterfall. So heels towards the ceiling, toes towards your nose if you wish. Kick your knees right into your forehead, both hands to your lower back for support. And then use your abs to shoot those legs straight up. Trying to create that straight line from your toes all the way down towards your neck. And then, of course, plow. If you've got plow in your practice, then one leg at a time or both together at the same time. You can drop your legs over your head. Once your toes touch the floor, I'd like you to push your heels backwards so that your sit bones line up over your shoulders. If your feet are up in the air, make sure those hands stay at your lower back for support. And now some of you have Deafman pose. For those of you who have a full wheel and you have a full plow and your toes are curled under and down on the mat, you can try a downward dog from here. You would have to bring your hands down by your ears, fingertips pointing towards your shoulders. Deep breath in here and press up into a downward facing dog. So I know Stella makes it look really, really super easy. I know it's not. You've got to be careful about your neck here. So I like to actually turn my head over towards the right or left and then come up. And then from there, slowly, or from wherever you were, if you're in a deaf man's pose, back to plow. Then from your plow back into a supported shoulder stand. And then from there, super, super, super slowly, lower down to the mat. One step lower back is imprinted. Feet flat on the mat, about hip distance. Arms up into a cactus. Drop your knees to the right. Bring your gaze to the left. You can just stay there. You can bring your right ankle over your left knee. You can extend that right leg nice and long, bringing your right hand to the outside of your left knee. But no matter which twist you choose, make sure that left shoulder stays down on the mat. Don't allow it to lift, and breathe right into your lower back. And back to neutral. Same twist over to the other side. Knees to the left, gaze to the right. Again, you've got choices here. Stay and enjoy this gentle twist, or left ankle over your right knee, or left leg long, left hand to the outside of your right knee, right shoulder grounded, gaze over it. And back to center. Extend your legs nice and long. Reach those arms up over your head, interlace your fingers. Feet together to touch, point your toes. Beautiful full body stretch here. Reach. Reach. A little bit further. Reach. Now squeeze every single muscle inside your body. Your fists, face, chest, core, thighs, toes engage. Hold. Squeeze tighter, tighter, tighter. As tight as you possibly can. Hold. And exhale right into Shavasana. Bring your arms along the side of your body. Palms are facing up. Again, extending your legs so that your feet end up at both front corners of your mat, letting your knees, calves, ankles, toes, everything's just falling outwards. And start to relax your entire body from the crown of your head all the way down, down, down to your tippy toes. Allowing your entire body to completely melt, relax, and soften right into you. Allow your entire body to become heavier and heavier. Just let it melt. And as always, here at the end of the practice, take a moment, scan your body, notice what's going on, how it's feeling, how it's doing. Let go of any leftover stress or tension, any frustration, any negativity, anything that no longer serves you. Just breathe it out, let it go. You don't need it, just release it. And focus on breathing in that beautiful, positive, loving, healing energy. Breathe into all those open spaces that you just created with your practice. As always, take a moment to thank yourself, thank your body for taking the time out of the day to show up for yourself, to do something so wonderful for you, mentally and physically. And once again, clear your mind, let your thoughts go. Resist any urges to move and stay completely still. Only focus on the inside of you and on your breath. And if you need a little bit extra time in Shavasana, stay exactly as you are for as long as you wish. And if you're ready, start to gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, turn your head side to side. And take a happy baby once again. This time it's okay to work in. He's just a little bit closer down towards those armpits. We've done a bunch of hip openers, so again, no forcing, but just gentle pressure. And then press that sacrum down again. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. And final rock side to side. Just to give your spine a really nice rinse here. And then knees into the chest, forehead to meet once again. This time we're going to slide your hands underneath your knees. Rock back and forth 5 times. Try to engage your core so that your feet don't touch the mat. 3 more. 2 more. And on your last one, roll up to seated. And on ground, through your sit bones on your tailbone, lengthen through your spine. Sit however you are comfortable. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Rest your wrists on top of your knees. Bow your head down just slightly. Close your eyes. Take a moment here. Seal in all the benefits of your practice with just a few final breaths. And then let's inhale. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands together. And exhale right into your heart center. Delighting, honors and salutes delighting each and every one of you. Together we balance, say Namaste. Awesome work. Thank you guys for practicing. Have a fabulous evening. If you could sign in, let me know if you guys can see and hear properly. That would be great because we just moved this from Facebook to YouTube, so that would be great. Have a fabulous evening, everyone.